Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovation. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. Go now.
Greetings, family. What's up? This is your brother, King Simon. Good morning, wherever you may be. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be on this planet Earth. Wanted to talk about something brief. And you can watch this over. You won't see my face. It's about 3:16 in the morning here in New York City and on the East Coast. But I've been wanting to teach on this real quick about we are all numerovational V.I.Ps. And what do I mean by that? That each one of the numbers connected to you has a very important significance to your maximizing your best in this realm. And once people understand that, it can be very helpful to them. So when you do get consulted by myself or one of my teachers like Lloyd Strayhorn or Kaya French or Jackie Levine or anybody that's doing any modalities, always remember that all of us are celebrities in our own right. Now, whether we acknowledge that or not, that's totally up to you. Whether you choose to be greater, that's totally up to you. Because the numbers are objective. They're not subjective, they're objective. So they don't really, numbers and their frequencies, and they don't really care about your feelings and all that. It's an interpretation that our ancestors, due to studying patterns, cycles, and sequences, has come up with over the years. And they stand true in what they do. But before I go into that deeply, just want to remind everybody that tonight I will be on with Lloyd Strayhorn. I will be on with Lloyd Strayhorn tonight on his YouTube channel at 7 p.m. sharp. 7 p.m. sharp, I will be on with Lloyd Strayhorn. So Numerovation is going to be in full effect at live with Lloyd. So make sure y'all tune into that. And don't forget, this coming Sunday, September 26th, Billy Carson will be in Atlanta, Georgia. Sunday, September 6th from 3 to 7 p.m. And it's going to be and it's hosted by Blue Pill, Shar Bates, Amber Hassan, Sacred Secret. And there's going to be a host of entertainers and other speakers before Billy comes on. But I will be making a return performance. Yes, I will be performing live at this great event. So make sure y'all tune in and come on out. Then it's going to be this coming Sunday, September the 26th from 3 to 7 p.m. We'll come early. Enjoy the vendors, enjoy the market, enjoy the people, and come have a good time with us. Also, I want to remind you that if you are an author, a journalist, a blogger, please, if you're inspired to finally write your book or your children's book or do your ebook, this sister can help you. Suzie is our sister, Suzie's Script. I know it sounds like a little white girl's name, but Suzie's Script is actually a beautiful Black woman from out of Trinidad. So Suzie's, and she works in the educational field. Suzie's Script is a very good editing service for authors, journalists, bloggers, and more. So for more information, please give Suzie a call at 914-361-9467. That's 914-361-9467. And you can email her at that email on there also. And of course, if you do enjoy any information that I provide, don't use Super Chat. Use Cash App or PayPal on the screen, okay? Also, big up to Camille Orter, real estate salesperson. She can help you get your first property or condo, or she can help you get your storefront, whatever brick and mortar storefront. She could hook you up. just give her a call or text her at 718-916-9129. That's 718-916-9129. And of course, supporting the great pedalwise.com. Pedalwise have great products for women. And seriously, ladies, if you're going through fibroid tumors or tumors being appearing, breasts, or anything dealing with the bodily functions for women, I know you're going through a lot of stress, sisters, and I know you're going through a lot. I recommend this sister because I've heard the testimonials with people that I've sent to her. And you could go to pedalwise.com for any of her products or do a consultation session with her if you're going and suffering from certain mental stresses and all that. This sister can help you out with the products, but she also does consultations and conversations over the phone. 10% off, coupon code KING2021 if you mention my coupon code or put it in, they will hook you up and take care of you. Okay, so make sure you check out that sister, pedalwise.com. That's pedalwise.com. Also, don't forget, Lloyd Strayhorn does his classes. I will be on with Lloyd tonight on his show on YouTube, Numbers in You, and on his Facebook, Numbers in You, and on his Twitter and all that, Numbers in You. But he has classes. He has beginners classes, intermediate classes at lloyd-strayhorn.com. That's lloyd-strayhorn.com. If you want to take my courses, boom, check this out. You can take my courses. And that is the way you do it. You can also go to my email, the numerovator@gmail.com. And I will check it out. I will check up on that email every 24 to 72 hours. I usually check that email because I got so much other stuff that I'm doing. I got to make sure everything is going well. And if you want to get my books, please, family, make sure you get my books. It's faster to buy my books through Amazon and Kindle, or Amazon more than likely. Linktree can take you to all my links. Linktree/King Simon Numerovator can take you to all my links if you want that. And of course, if you want to do a Numerovation session and consultation with me, remember, I am a very busy brother. I have a long waiting list going into October, going down there near November. So if you're patient and you really want to seriously do it, but if you're in a rush, I will send you to Lloyd Strayhorn, and you can book through Lloyd Strayhorn if you're in a rush. I just have a lot of things that I'm doing, but if you're really patient with me, I'll get you in, definitely. Just be patient. And I'm going to calm down I'm going to calm down a little from doing a lot of interviews, because as soon as I do interviews, people turn up and want to contact me. So it is what it is. Of course, I always put a disclaimer. Content disclaimer: views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. I say that for myself also, only because I don't want you to misuse the numerology that I'm about to speak about. Do not misuse it. I know some people will use these metaphysics science for both good and positive. It can be used for good and positive. So I have to put a disclaimer out there that what I do is for education, edutainment, and for guidance, but it's not here to, whoever uses it as a form of disrespect in any way, or trying to do something negative to people, it's not a good look. So anything can be used for positive and negative. So this is the subject today that we're going to speak about. And I hope everybody got their pen and paper, but I won't be on here too long. I'll probably be on here for another 10 minutes. All right, boom. Of course, again, let me respectfully, this is a troll-free zone. So trolls, please take a stroll somewhere else. All right, this is a troll-free zone. So trolls, please take a stroll somewhere else. Thank you, respectfully. And also, please like, thumb up, and share this video, because I'm going to touch all the numbers real quick. And what I'm saying, when I say I'm touching all the numbers, whatever I'm going to say in these next 10 minutes is directed to everyone born under a number, came out of their mama's womb. Everyone born from 1 to 31. And if it adds up 31, like 31 adds up to a 4, or you can use the 3 and the 1. If you got my books, or you got Lloyd's books, or you got any other numerology book, just go to the higher vibratory interpretation of that number and use it, study it, and engulf it in your very soul. Because like I said here, every one of us are VIPs. we are all numerovational VIPs, in all honesty. And why I'm saying that is because if numbers have frequency and they have high and low frequency, each and every one of us can use these frequency to our benefit if we really want to, if we really choose to. And this is important. You won't see me tonight because I'm basically up. My ancestors must have woke me up out of my sleep. But it's very important that we recognize this because some of us are under the misconception that we don't know our path. We don't know what to do. We don't know our passion. We don't know what we're here. But in actuality, we all know. It's just that we've been so bombarded. We've been so bombarded that we haven't sat in silence to recall what we need to do. Because usually your greatness lies with what you're attracted to and what you gravitate to from the time you was a child. So just like my son, one of my sons, he used to be very proficient at using Legos and building. So right there, you see an architect or a builder, somebody that's able to use their hands and use a toy that's all, it's like a puzzle that's all in a box and then put it together and make it. My son used to make spaceships and all types of stuff with Legos. So all of us, if you understand, we gravitate and we already get an inkling of who we are from when the parents start examining their child and seeing what they gravitate to. It's the job of the parent to help foster and germinate that talent in that child. So every one of us born from the numbers 1 all the way to 31 have a passion in us. And it's up to you to write down what has been your passion since you was young, or something that you've been wanting to accomplish that you love to do, because it's all about what you love. And yes, numerology and astrology and all these great modalities can help you to find your way, because they're navigational systems to understand why you're here, what you came to do. But if you're not willing to step into it, if you're not willing to put that work in, and it is work, it's not even as much as we breathe air, the breathing apparatus in our body is a job to take in oxygen and exhale carbon monoxide and all that kind of stuff that's in us, to get in the good and put out the bad. This is a job. The body is always assimilating, disseminating. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta pay attention to the job and the work that we have to put in. So when I say we are all numerovational VIPs, we all like to be in the VIP section back in the club, or the VIP section back at the concert, or VIP section showing that you've paid a certain amount of money to put yourself in that VIP section where it's roped off and security is protecting, because your talents have to be protected and then showed. Because your talents are really protected by your compartmentalized memory from your past. But now it's time to write down what you love and learn to start to build what you love and turn what you love into something profitable for yourself, your family, and your nation. And it's all right. So one thing that I've learned over the years, like I've said this story before, I used to be afraid of the microphone. I used to be afraid to do this. And according to history, as far as motivational speaking or anything like that, we got to remember, according to that type of study, that people would rather be in a coffin than go and do public speaking.
People would rather be in a coffin, having a eulogy read over them. Think how deep this is. People would rather be in a coffin, according to statistics. People would rather be in the coffin, having a eulogy read over their body, than go before that microphone and speak. This is according to their statistics. This is over the years study, watching that a lot of people are afraid of public speaking. And when I came into my fullness of understanding that microphone that I was afraid of, I remember I used to be with sound systems in the reggae world, and they would put me on and they'll say, yeah, welcome, let's bring on Simon Templar. And I would be nervous, my butterflies, all that craziness would come up. But when I touched that microphone, oh, it was on and popping. Whether I won or lost the talent contest, it didn't matter. It's just I had to develop this love and this use of communication to become the very best at it and being one of the best on stage when it comes to emceeing shows and all that. Was I nervous? Of course. One of my most nervous times in using that microphone was bringing on Bob Marley's family. Rita Marley and a few of the children, because, Bob had a whole lot of children, you know what I'm saying? But just that show enough, it was packed to the gills, packed. But it was Rita Marley, it was I think Julian Marley, Damien Jr. Gong. Those were the featured acts that was there, and I think another person, I think Ivad was there, who wasn't one of Bob's children, but he was the opening act. But I honestly said to the audience that I'm nervous because when you're bringing in royalty of reggae, the Queen Mother, one of the Queen Mothers of reggae, the only Rita Marley on stage, it's not an easy thing because it's a whole build up to the point and then it's a whole build up to understanding that I was meant for that time. So people born on any number, whether you're born on the 1st all the way to the 31st, do you recognize that you are meant for this time? Whether it's in your family in a minute way or whether it's in a big way, you got to recognize that it is your time or you would not be here at this time. So all of us are numerovationally, we are all numerovational VIPs. We are all numerovational, very important people, but you got to recognize your importance by finding your gifts, your talents, and your skills, and be willing to hone it and build it and put it out there before the world. And like Les Brown has always quoted an individual that used to say, go into the graveyard of your talents and bring it out, dig out your talent out of that grave that you've been holding to yourself and holding yourself back. Stop it. Stop holding yourself back. Stop holding yourself back. And I'm talking to anyone that's going to listen to this later on because I'm not going to be here too long. Stop holding yourself back. And if you don't do a session with me, if you don't do a session with Lloyd, Google up the number that you're born under. If you're born under the double numbers, Google up each of the numbers, even the ones that it add up to. If you're born under the master numbers, whether it's 11 or 22, Google up the master numbers and Google up what it adds up to. And you listen or read and put yourself in the creative aspect of the interpretation that it's given you and start working towards it. And watch what happens over a period of time if you're constantly doing it, because it's just like watering a plant. You can't just water a plant one time or water a seed one time and expect it to grow. Use your talent for good and not to hurt and do things that's going to maliciously hurt other people. That's why I do numerovation. And like I said, whether you're born on the 10th, the 20th, the 30th of the month, or the 11th, or 22nd, or you have the master numbers or master number potentials, apply your mathematics, family. Apply your mathematics. Don't sell yourself short of your greatness, because numbers came out of the original people to remind the original people of who they are, and other people too, because we are the mothers and fathers of the whole planet Earth. But it's for other people also. Why you think Chinese culture has a numerology system? Why you think Japanese culture has a numerology? Why you think Pythagoras went and studied amongst the melanated people and then came back and became the father of numbers? Because he understood that there was a use for this that can help people maximize and become better. So whether you're using the Pythagoras system or the Chinese system or the Japanese system or using gematria or using the cosmic numerology or you're using Chaldea, which is the most older numerology, or the Nigerian system, use it to your benefit and learn to germinate it for you to maximize it to be your very best in whatever you do at whatever your level you want to go to. So we are all numerovational VIPs, whether you're born on the 1st of the month all the way to the 31st of the month. In any month you are. But yes, it comes with work. Yes, it may come with some trauma. Yes, it comes with some type of hurt, some type of turbulence. But if you're not willing to go through the turbulence and the pain and the hurt of growing, you think a seed that's planted in the ground is not going through no stress to come out of the ground? You see blades of grass permeating through concrete. You think that's not stressful to that living plant to come through concrete? You think it's not stressful to a certain extent for a child to come out of a mother's vagina? You think it's not stressful for the sperm, the millions of sperm that hit that ovum, that every one of the rest of the sperm disseminates and dies off, but only one make it? And you're the one that make it? And you was born under a number, or born under a time, or born in a month, or born under a thing that our ancestors established. It's not Europeans that established this. Gregorians took it from us. Those people that came up with calendars took it from the ancient. They didn't know nothing about this until they came down out of their mountains and started finding it, until somebody, an energy came up there and helped them to find their way. But we, as original people, was doing it for tens of thousands of years. It's on the walls of our great temples. So there's going to be turbulence, family. And in closing, I just want to say, again, we are all numerovational VIPs. And if you're born under the master numbers or the master number potentials that you see on the bottom, 10, 20, 30, in my system of numerology or numerovation, are master number potentials. And then they become master numbers if they use the potential that's connected to it, which is the zero. Because zero adds infinite potential. It's a doorway, it's a vortex, it's a womb for us to understand. And sometimes it shows up in your name, sometimes it shows up in your birthday, sometimes it shows up in your life path, sometimes it shows. I'm not concerned with the labels, but when I do a session with you, I'm looking for all of that so I can pinpoint what you need, what guidance you need, so you can maximize it and activate it and then maximize it to be your best. That's what I'm looking for when I do a session with you. And if you're born on the master number 11 or 22, that's another power because of the doubling of the number. That means it's double the amount of energy attached to that number 1 or 2 that you're supposed to be your very best, that you're supposed to strive to be your very best. So our ancestors did a great job because they know we was gonna go through trauma out here. They gave us astrology, numerology, cardology. They gave us all of this stuff. Not as something to worship, but to use as a guiding system. So don't get it twisted, family. What I do is from the bottom and all over my heart, from the bottom, top, and all over my heart, because it was something that I've gravitated to about birthdays since I was a child, admiring my grandmother, not my great-grandmother, my wonderful grandmother, who was born also under the number 22. She was born June 22nd. And between her and my grandfather, which is interesting,
Both of them born on the 22nd. My grandfather was born December 22nd. My grandmother was born June 22nd. And Dave gave birth to my father, who was born September 25th. His birthday is coming up this week. So I checked out the mathematics of why it came through and why I came through to do what I do, because of my grandmother admiring birthdays since she was young, you know, and always looking out and connecting with people, and always sending a birthday card. Do you remember your grandmother, or your grandparents, or your mother sending birthday cards to everybody? Yeah, that big birthday card holder with all the cards for every holiday. That is a form of consideration. That's a form of love that my grandmother had for people. She would even send money to her baby fathers, because she had children from 3 different men. And because she had made it as a nurse and a midwife in America, her heart was, like my father said, she was just that person that would check up on even the baby fathers, even the ones that she probably considered that hurt her. She would still check up on them. And if they need money, she would send it to Jamaica. They need a little help. She has it. She give it to, she was just that spirit. So I know I've taken on that spirit. So family, in conclusion, again, we are all Numerovational VIPs. And we all know what a VIP is. Very important people, very important person. But if you're not willing to look for the innate, deep gift that makes you important, think about what people say about you at the job, or friends used to say about you, that, yo, you're really good at that. Or, yo, you really got the gift of gab. Or, yo, you really know how to dance. Or, yo, you really do how to do. There's your gifts. There's your talents. You're really good with your hands. You really know how to build that. There's your skills. But we're so inundated with so much foolishness that we don't get the time enough to hone our talents and hone our gifts and hone our skills to be our very best. I know there's multiple more skills that needs to come out of me that I should have let come out of me years ago. But you're listening to a brother that has reinvented himself numerous times, from singing reggae and performing on big shows, opening for various people, to radio personality, to television personality, to author. I've reinvented myself numerous times, doing security and bodyguard work and all kinds of stuff in different communities. You're listening to a brother that have reinvented, because we ain't never going to retire. We only reinvent. And we keep on reinventing to be comfortable and enjoy life. We want to enjoy life. I don't want to be sit up in a bed getting sick and dying off like that. I ain't got no time for that. And you got to put that in your mind that you ain't got no time for it. So you got to take care of your health. Numerology and astrology and all these great modalities recognize health possibilities and health potentials that you got to be able to look at, protect yourself. So again, like it says on that flyer in front of you, we are all Numerovational VIP. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 11, 22, 33, 44, master numbers, all of that stuff. Wherever I see it in your numeroscope, I have to talk about it. And I've read and broke down and consulted people and seen 99 in their chart, or 88 in their chart, or 1111 in their chart, or, people could be born on January the 11th. You could be born September 9th, and that's 99 right there. You could be born December 12th, and that's a 1212. I see all of that when I see it. That's why you got to look at things from a whole perspective. You got to look at things at a whole perspective. And I thank the creative force for introducing me to somebody like Dr. Laila Africa or Lloyd Strayhorn. Especially, and Dr. Africa, only because he said, look at numbers from a holistic perspective. Not just holistic with the HOL, but he said, look at numbers from a WHOL, holistic perspective. See the whole picture. And if you don't see that picture, look deeper. In a 30-minute session with me, I give you a lot of information. That's why I don't do hour sessions anymore. Because there's so many people that's hitting me up. That's why I don't do hour sessions anymore. Unless I put out a communicate out there and say, for this month, I'm doing an hour session. So you better jump on it now. You get to talk to me for an hour and ask questions of me for an hour about your numbers. But I really just want to keep it now because I want you to be able to receive the recording and then study the recording and retake notes and all that. Because people be trying to take notes while I'm talking, and that's hard to do because I'll start going into a flow. Especially if you're asking me questions that you want to pinpoint and go straight to certain things, I get into that flow. So once again, family, before I close out, it's 31 minutes I've been on. I want to thank each and every one of you that's up this morning. Please share, like this video. Please share and like, because this is really, I wasn't here to get into any one particular numbers. I just wanted to remind you that we are all Numerovational VIPs. Whether you're born on the 1st of the month to the 31st of the month, all you have to do is find the higher vibratory interpretation of the number and take it to that level. Work towards it, because it is going to take work. I don't care what number you're connected to. It's going to take work to be your best. It's going to take that work. It's going to take that work. I say it again. It's going to take that work. And if you felt that anything that you heard today or heard in this brief broadcast, shout out to all those who took the time to spread love through Cash App or PayPal. We appreciate you all. We appreciate all of you. And I say we because it's we and my ancestors that's in my bloodline I'm talking about too. You know what I'm saying? Also, my links, I got it on Facebook. You can link me on King Simon Productions at Facebook and IG. If you want to be a friend of mine, you can go to IG, hit me up. Also, if you enjoy the show, please send love gifts via Cash App or PayPal, not Super Chat. If you did enjoy what was said, and again, please like, thumb up, and share the video. Please like, thumb up, and share the video. And remember, family, if you want to get any of my books, you can go through Linktree and it'll take you to get my book. No promotion is bad promotion. Numbers are simple. People are complicated. Numbers are simple. Our children's health is important, and Numerovation for mental stability. You can definitely get those books on there. Remember, numbers are simple. People are complicated. It's ranked amongst the top 100 numerology books of all times, according to Amazon and according to online studies. My book is now number 30. I want to push it up to number 1. We go for it. I'm born on the 1st. We better make it happen. We're going to have to do this. And the only way it's going to be done is by y'all sharing, because information, and plus I got recommended reading in the back of the book. So information is important to share, because this is just metaphysics knowledge that's here to guide you. And big up to also my teacher, Lloyd Strayhorn, who's also, his books, 2 of his books are ranked 100. One is ranked number 8 and one is ranked number 32, ranked amongst the top 100 numerology books of all time. Lloyd Strayhorn's books, so enough respect to him all the time. Again, let me close out. Take Lloyd classes. I will be on Lloyd's show tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on September 2nd. Today is my sister's birthday, one of my sister's birthday. Happy birthday to her. So tonight I'll be on Lloyd Strayhorn's show. His website is lloyd-strayhorn.com. That's lloyd-strayhorn.com. This is his show on YouTube and on Instagram, Live with Lloyd at Numbers and You on YouTube. Numbers and You on YouTube, and Numbers and You group on Facebook. I will be on there tonight. So we're going to have a good time tonight. Big up to my girl, MJ, Dr. MJ. Check out her podcast, Future Health. That's right, Future Health with Dr. MJ. Also, this is her products right here, pedalwise.com, pedalwise.com. Make sure you support her. Women, if you're suffering from fibroids or mental health due to fibroids, or you have extreme bleeding and all that, this sister can really help you. She worked with me for many years. I've known her and her family for many years, and I've read and seen her testimonials and met people that have done great work and got great results with this sister. I do have a coupon code. If you do buy any product from her or do any major consultation with her, 10% off coupon code King 2021. That's King 2021. Make sure you go to pedalwise.com and use the 10% off coupon code if you're buying a certain amount of products from her. King 2021. And next year will be King 2022. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else I got to share with y'all real quick. Again, just want to remind y'all that tonight, Lloyd Strayhorn, 7 o'clock, I'll be on his show, Numbers and You. Don't forget, this coming Saturday, if you're in the Atlanta, Georgia area, I will be performing live and direct, as Billy Carson is the featured speaker. He will be breaking it down from a neuroscientist perspective, but I'm going to be performing reggae. So I'm coming out of retirement. Simon Templar, a.k.a. Anthony Brown, a.k.a. King Simon, 90s reggae dancehall artist performing live and direct. I'll be one of the key performers there, so big up to all the other performers there. And don't forget, Blue Pill is hosting this alongside Shar Bates, Amber Hassan, and Sacred Secret. Great people. And if you are an author family and you're writing your book, or you're inspired or aspired to write a book, contact this editor. She can give you some extra tips on how, and if you want books edited, if you want blogs edited, or journalism, anything dealing with journalism edited, this sister can help you. Her name is Suzie. This is Suzie Script. Call her 914-361-9467. That's 914-361-9467. And give her 24 hours to contact you, at least 24 to 40 to 72 hours to contact you, because she's a busy lady. When she does that, she works in the school system, so you know how that is. But she is committed to doing what you got to do for her people who wants to write. Also, this is Camille Orter. You're looking for real estate. This is a real estate salesperson that can hook you up and talks very nice and sweet. Give her a call, 718-916-9129. She can help you out throughout the East Coast, 718-916-9129. And who else do I got to promote? Anybody else I got to promote before I close out of here? And thank every one of y'all. Boom, 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 bam. Of course, me. Yes. Numerovation consultation with King Simon, using your numbers to motivate you. For an appointment, please text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022 for this special advertisement rate. It's only important that you realize that I do have a waiting list, and it's going into October, so it's first pay, first serve. That's how it works. You'll be in a line. Ain't no guest list. Ain't nobody stepping up or paying me extra to push them up. And I don't do that. I don't care who you are. You can be anybody. Well, if you're my mom and dad, I'm gonna do them for free. But certain family members, I might do them just on the whim because they called and it seemed like they needed it. But you're doing a session with me, believe me, you will. It will help you. And once you get that recording, I send recordings to you so you can listen to it over and over again and take your notes and apply what you have to apply. All right. And you can get my books via Linktree, King Simon the Numerovator. That's King Simon the Numerovator. That's you can get my books that way. And of course, that is it. And if you want to show love, spread love. It's 3:54 in the morning. I'm singing like I'm great. You can spread love by Cash App and, of course, PayPal, as you see on the screen. And, of course, content disclaimer. Look, don't take this information and disrespect it. Never take this information that our ancestors gave and disrespect it. Views, comments, and opinions expressed by guests, even myself, speakers, or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views, opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. And we're going to close out with the prayer. Dr. Blair. Those people who know who Dr. Blair is and don't know who Dr. Blair is, then go online and Google this metaphysician who taught very well. I brought him in. I was the last to really bring him into New York and book him into lecture before he transitioned. He was supposed to do my anniversary. He wasn't able to do it, and he actually transitioned on January 31st in 2016. If I'm not wrong, yeah, I think 2016. Go to his website. Dr. Blair has a great website, Legacy Shop. Go to Dr. Blair's Legacy Shop and go to the metacenter2.com. That's the metacenter2.com. Those who don't know, he does have books. They did transcribe a lot of his lectures and put them into book form before he transitioned. Faraday tech and protectors. He got magnets. He got diodes for the phone to reduce the energies on the phone, and much more on that website. Just contact Brother Tony and tell Brother Tony King Simon sent you. The metacenter2.com is the website. And let's close out with this prayer that Dr. Blair shared with us over the years. If you want to take a snapshot of it, you may do so, but it's a prayer that he used to recommend that all of his students say it every Tuesday at 12 noon every day, so we can have a general big vibration spread throughout the world, so we can help keep this world and this earth healed and grow. So this is the prayer from Dr. Blair. Everybody take a deep breath. Lay down. If you're laying down, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth 3 times. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth 3 times. Hold it. Let's do it one more time. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth 3 times. I'm sitting down, so I have my foot planted on the floor, but if you are laying down, take a deep breath. Here's the prayer. Let's say it. Please, Universal Creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth and your love now. I'm going to say it one more time, this prayer by Dr. Delbert Blair. He was such a special brother to me, and he really guided me and helped me a lot to stretch my mind, to always think and be willing to research and dig deep and all that. So I'm going to say it one time, this time in a collective manner. Please, Universal Creator, know in our hearts that we love you. Please protect us and this planet on which we live now. Please open our minds, our spirits, and our soul to receive only truth and your love now. Thank you, Dr. Blair, for all that you offered. These prayers, the magnets that you sell still on your website, the diodes for the phone to reduce the frequency, the Faraday tech, the books that he put out. Make sure y'all support Dr. Blair on that website. And one more prayer I'd like to say. This is one of our dojo creeds that I'd like to say to the audience. That we used to say this in the dojo of GM Anthony Muhammad and Soki Little John and Moses Powell. Those are Moses Powell, 2 of Moses Powell's top students. I never really officially trained with Moses Powell, but him and I used to have conversations every time I ran into him, every time we sat in When Worlds Collide. He always had something good and laughable for me to say. And I wrote an article about Dr. Powell. And this is the prayer or the creed that we used to say. As we walk in peace, and fear will not prevail. We are not the aggressors, but if we are attacked, we fight with those who fight with us. And if we must fight, we fight to the death. Man and woman of martial arts, man and woman who thinks at all time, who possesses speed, form, technique, power, gracefulness, sincerity, and humility. That was our dojo creed. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Ashe to all of the warrior ancestors and all of the great ones that came before us. That was saints, saviors, soldiers, scholars, healers, and killers. Healers and killers in our bloodline, and we can call them at will if we absolutely tap in. So once again, family, I love you. I respect you. Thank you very much for being a part of this journey, and I hope that I was a part of your journey and was a significant part of your journey also, and whatever I've done in my life. I ask my ancestors to forgive and protect me all the time, and protect my children, protect my legacy. And I ask the ancestors to protect you, your family, and your legacy, and your creative within you, because your ancestors live within you, and you are the greater part of your ancestors. All right? We love you. Asheo, 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 love, peace, and stay focused, family. And remember, we are all numerational VIPs. Apply your mathematics and don't sell yourself short of your greatness. Peace, family. Take care.
Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovator. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for mental stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. Go now.